Hi guys, thanks for visiting my page, 1045 report, and here I'm going to show you how to trade the QQQ on a 15-minute interval on tradingview.com using two indicators. One is the ADX DI and DI minus, and the other one is something called Blue Sky Day. Blue Sky Day is a great indicator. It's right like 80 to 90% of the time, and you can see here that when it turns pink, that's saying the market's going to go down, even though it went sideways here. You can't always win every time. And then when it turns blue, that means go long, and the market's going to rise. So let's look and see how this is done in the past. So generally when it's pink, it's going down. When it turns blue, it goes up, and it's automatic, and you just follow what it says. And as a backup, it says, buy or sell, or like long, short. That's what it says here. And let's see what it's doing right now. Okay, right now we are in, today it said sell, and then all day long. And what you want to do is you want to use options for this, okay? You want to use options that expire at the end of the week, of the current week, for maximum gains when there's a movement, okay? Upside or downside, call or put, okay? You can make some decent money doing this. Now, here is the time of day it is, and here's the 18th, here's the 17th, here's the 16th, and you also want to use the ADX down here to let you know what's happening. And basically how you use the ADX is when the red line crosses over the green line, that means things are going to go down, okay? And so this doesn't look like it's going to be recovering soon. The red line is way up here, and the green line is going down, way down here. So this might continue tomorrow. But I tend to sell at the end of the day because, the next day something else might happen. And there's another video I have on how to hold overnight and make a call or put a judgment call overnight based on this stuff down here. But just trading the 15-minute during the day, I would always exit your position 10 minutes, 15 minutes before close, and then tomorrow's another day, and you could get in depending on what the indicator says. So right here, when you see a crossover, let's go back over here. When there's a cross, when the indicators cross, red is up here, but there's more of a chop line, because when this is basically the force of change line. When this goes down here, you really don't want to be doing nothing, because when this black line goes down here, because look, it's just a lot of choppy crap. Okay, so you have a lot of chop, nothing's happening. But when this starts to rise, that means there's going to be a sudden new direction, and something's going to come out of the chop. So when this starts to rise past here, whatever happened here last, that's the way it's going. So what resolved here last was green. That was on top, and this is starting to rise, so that means that's going to go up. So that's why that happened. And then you can see the force kept going up here. Now when it starts going down, I usually don't pay attention to signals once this line gets below this point, because things are going to start getting choppy. But once again, you see what happened. Black line when it started going up, and then the last thing that happened was the red was over the green, and boom, it's going down. But generally with the 15-minute chart, I just use this as a backup verification to what's happening up here, okay? But Blue Sky Day pretty much will do it for you. Market opens up, you wait 15 minutes, half hour, this turns blue, you jump in, option call at the money, or wherever it is, at the money, not out of the money, not in the money, but right at the money, and you ride it up, and it's got to be the same week. It expires that Friday of whatever week you're in, so there's more of a percentage gain. The more you go out, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month, 2 months, less movement in the option prices is going to be. Things start to get real moving, real chaotic when it expires that Friday. So you take advantage of that with Blue Sky Day, because the indicator is pretty much usually right. So now right here, why did this go sideways? Well, it's because this dark Boo. Let's move that ad. Yeah, okay. It's because this dark line went down here, which means no real action is going to be happening. It's just going to be flat. Okay, and once again, when it started to rise, the last thing that came out of it was right around this point, the green came on top. So all of a sudden there was going to be action. So you might want to stay out of, when you're using this as an indicator, when you're using blue sky day, whenever this dark line is down here on the ADX DI chart, don't do anything. Okay, whenever you see it like up here or starting to rise, that's when shit's gonna get actionable and there's gonna be stuff to do. So right here, it started to rise, and the last thing that happened was the red is on top. So you might catch it here, but you'll still get a pretty nice move. Okay, and so here you might lose money because it went sideways, but then you just sell the option. Okay, well, you took a little bit of a loss, but then the next day or whatever time this is, I'm not really looking at the chart. What time is that? That would be noon. Okay, so like at noon, all of a sudden it turns pink. Reverse your position, sell the long option, and then buy a put option that expires that current Friday of that week you're in. A put at the money, right there, and all of a sudden you're making money. So that is how you trade the 15-minute QQQ on TradingView using Blue Sky Day. I mean, once again, Blue Sky Day, great indicator. I showed this to somebody. Now you see this is going sideways. Well, look what's going on down here. The big thick ADX line is boring. It's below the line. You want to see there. All of a sudden things get choppy because now this line gets past the midpoint and things are starting to happen. Now there's going to be another video I'm going to do of how to hold this overnight and take advantage of, see this gap like here to here, that's like a 2 or 3 bagger overnight. Okay, that's a 2 or 3 times gain overnight if you hold the option overnight, and I'm going to show you how to do that in another video. But for now, this is pretty solid. I mean, this is a good 80%, 75% chance you'll win in the long run, which is good because anything over 50% in the long run, you're making money. Blue Sky Day. I mean, look at this. Solid indicator. Tells you what's happening. Especially when this ADX line is above the low point, so it's not just going sideways, and you can make some decent money. Any questions? Tradinginsider@yahoo.com. Thanks for watching.